my name is Alanis King, and today I am a spotter at Circuit of the Americas, and my driver is Brad Perez. Some people say that spotting is the most important job in NASCAR. These eagle-eyed maestros are responsible for helping their driver navigate traffic around a racetrack and avoid trouble. Circuit of the Americas is a 20-turn road course in Austin, Texas, and is the site for this weekend's NASCAR Xfinity Series race. As a full-time YouTuber and podcaster with no official training or experience, there couldn't be a better time and place to get my feet wet. Now, I got hired by Brad for this weekend, but I'm trying to make a career out of this, right? I need to get some other drivers on board with Alanis King the spotter. So I brought resumes, and I just want to pass them out and see what people think. Now, before a NASCAR race, the drivers like to put their boots on the ground and do a track walk. While the drivers get their steps in, I thought it would be a good networking opportunity. After all, you can never have too many clients. I have now found my teammate for the weekend, Brennan Poole. Brennan, I want you to know that I have this resume here, and I would be honored if you enjoyed it and thought I was worthy of being your teammate.
What's the deal here? Oh, you want to drive? You want to drive?
No, I want to spot.
Oh, you want to spot? Okay.
See, it says
but it says you want to go fast. You want to go real fast.
Actually,
you want you to go fast. But it says you want to go fast.
Well, yeah.
Actually,
halfway through,
you're really confusing me at the start of this. At the start of this, okay?
Okay, but what's going on with our experience? Do we think this is qualified?
Lifeguard is nice. Maybe you can run out if I need to be resuscitated.
Exactly.
Let's hope not, but that's nice. That's a Zumba instructor?
Yeah, like dancing.
Maybe we can come up with a cool victory celebration afterwards to dance. You know, that might be cool. That could go viral.
Okay.
You're a writer. Could she write a story of the weekend? You guys buy like a book. You could make like a mini series, 33 books, 33 races. We add extra money to the team. Okay, might be a good deal.
Incredible.
A YouTuber, I'm assuming that's where this is going to be.
Absolutely. Say hi to the YouTube.
Okay, hey guys. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see if your voice is good for my ears. You know what I mean?
Got
like
it.
mid-race.
Okay.
Are you going to stay calm?
Now?
No, you're fine now. It's all right.
Brennan!
Your references are Chris Angel.
Yeah?
That's good. I used to be a big fan. Whatever happened to him? Who knows? The guy who always tells me remove cloth and show bobs on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Can't
guy.
tell if he's a bot or a real person.
Okay. We'll find out.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's a Jerry or somebody like that. I don't know. And your mom, but no relation. What is that? Stepmom?
Well, she's actually my mom, but I didn't want it to seem like nepotism.
Oh, got you. That's always, that's a nice thing to do.
Exactly.
Especially in this sport, you're gonna have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do you think I would be qualified to spot for you today?
I'm gonna plead the fifth and throw it off to the team owner, to Tommy Joe. You're probably gonna have to go see him, and maybe I bet you we can get him to do this too. You should ask him what he thinks.
Well, he already said yes.
Oh, he did say yes? Oh, well then, there you go. He overrules whatever I have to say.
I have found my favorite NASCAR Truck Series driver, Dean Thompson. And Dean, I want to ask you if you think I am qualified to be a spotter. Here, I want you to take my folder, take my resume.
I want to say I already have a pretty high quality spotter in Doug Campbell,
okay.
So it's a lot to live up to.
Okay, what are we seeing on here?
I want to go fast. Actually, I want you to go. Sounds a little unsure.
Yeah.
I want you to go fast. Experienced lifeguard, Zumba instructor, writer, YouTuber, NASCAR spotter, ?
Okay, so what do we think? Do we think my experience is there for this?
I hope you do well.
Thank you.
I hope you do well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want to call one of my references?
Some references, Chris Angel, Mind Freak. Okay. The guy who always tells me remove cloth and show bobs on Instagram. He's referencing. I'm sure he would.
I think he would give me a good review.
And my mom. Yeah. You know what? I have some people that could probably use you.
Okay.
I'll call them and tell them about you.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we got Parker Klickerman here, who is my buddy and my pal, and I want your honest opinion about my spotting resume.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, you got to be honest. Friends are honest with each other.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give it to you.
Yep.
read it off. Tell me
Read
what
it.
you
So,
think.
profile. I want to go fast. Actually, I want you to go fast. So, you know what my nickname was in high school?
What was your nickname?
My name was Parker Go Fast. So much so, my senior sweatshirt was Go Fast, and my Facebook name forever was Parker Go Fast.
My nickname in high school was NASCAR. They just yelled NASCAR down the hallway.
Yeah, I should have been that. Well, that's even. I don't know which one's cooler, but that right then and there, you are approved in my book by having the Go Fast experience. Lifeguard, I guess that could have some
life-saving abilities.
Yeah, saving abilities because you're trying to save this driver.
Yes.
Zoom instructor, no, that doesn't help at all. Have you seen the spotters? They're not very fit.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
They got
writer.
a podcast, though, and I got a podcast.
You do. That's true. Writer, I would say good with words.
Good with words,
Good with
yeah.
words. Try and throw in a couple really long, intense words that he might not know.
Oh, that'll stress him out.
No, that always just a good thing for the driver. You know, you think about spotting, you want to make them think and try to solve things while driving. No, don't do that. It's the exact opposite.
Oh, wow. I was like, this is some wild advice. I'll take it.
Don't do that. Don't poor Brad. YouTuber, like you're doing here, I think that helps. Content's king. NASCAR spotter question mark. You haven't done it yet. Why is it on your profile?
Well, because I'm trying to ask if you would be okay with me being your spotter.
No, I would absolutely not. No. And it's no offense to you. It's just like, I think for me, I'm looking for, so like for me, I don't want to think. And I want someone who like would make me not ever question. But since you've never done this before, not me.
You're not sure.
I would say that's not going to work for me. Chris Angel mind reference. I'd never understood. You know, I didn't know who he was till you pointed it out.
Everyone sees him as my phone background and asks if it's Slash.
It's so weird. The guy who always tells, this is my favorite, the guy who always tells me remove cloth and show bobs
On Instagram.
I do love that one. And your mom should be your biggest fan. If she's not, you're probably not making good stuff. So
Okay.
That's my theory.
Could she convince you?
She might be able to. Moms have a really convincing, way about them.
What about Daytona?
No.
Now we have my driver, Brad Perez. Brad, I want you to look at my resume.
Okay. Good to me.
That'll do it. Brad, what should I know about spotting for you today?
I feel like you're prepared enough. I mean,
Okay.
that looks pretty good on the resume.
So generally, what do you look for? What kind of words do you look for? What is a spotter's role for you as a driver?
You're basically trying to give me the most amount of information with the least amount of words.
Got it. I talk a lot, so we're going to have to really truncate it.
Yeah. That's pretty, that's
Easy enough. Before we get to the big competition of the weekend, we have to talk about the people who support me. Home Field Apparel. Home Field Apparel makes all kinds of really cool vintage style motorsports, pro sports, and collegiate sports apparel, including this shirt from the Hendrick Motorsports collection. I absolutely love everything I own from Home Field Apparel, and I know y'all will too. They are wonderful people. They support the things I do, and I really appreciate it. If you're checking out the website and you're interested in any of it, you can use code ALANAS24 at checkout to get 15% off your order. Homefield also sponsors my new podcast, 36 Questions with Alanis King, and we're going to put a link on the screen so you can go subscribe to that channel if you want to watch it or listen. It may look like we just showed up to the track unprepared for our new career, but I will have you know that I did take this seriously, investing hours of my time practicing spotting on iRacing, listening to scanner audio from Tyler Reddick's COTA win from last year, and perfecting my resume for future clients. We had a plan. On NASCAR road courses, spotters have zones. At Circuit of the Americas, we have Zone 1, which will be team owner Tommy Joe Martins. He'll take Brad into the first turn and through the S's. And then after that, we have my husband. He'll be over there and coach Brad all the way down this backstretch. And about halfway down is my turn to pick Brad up. So I'll take him about right here through turn 12 into the stadium section and until he's out of my sight around the carousel. After the track walk, we caught up with Brad. He gave us a quick rundown on what a successful day looks like and how we can get there. So today, when you start this race, a lot of people are having trouble in the turn 8, turn 9 area. What is the most important thing? Also, you have turn 1, which is just always a mess here.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing for you on every start and restart in this race?
I think it's really just minimizing time loss. I think that's like the biggest thing. I always think about it in like a Formula 1 sense of like the least amount of time loss you can give yourself, the better it'll pay out for you in the end of the run. I think at COTA, like after the restarts, they string out so much that if you were just ahead of 2 people, that turns into like 5 or 6 seconds over the course of a run. So I think the key is like obviously don't get taken out. Like do the best you can to not get taken out.
That happens here.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah. Luckily, I have you guys to help me out with that. But,
luckily, you have us.
Yeah. But other than that, it's just making sure you're keeping it all on the racetrack. Whether it means I have to lose a spot because somebody did something really crazy and I'm trying to save us both, like I'll do it. Maybe at the end of the race I won't, but yeah.
So you're a part-time driver. You come to the track when you can. You had to qualify into the show because you weren't locked in. We made it in. We're starting 31st. What are the goals for today? What does a good day look like?
Well, seeing how our season has gone as a team, I believe that a top 20 is very attainable and it should be the goal. My best career finish is 19th, so if I could better that, that'd be awesome.
We would all scream.
I would scream.
You would scream.
Holding the button wide open as I get near both of you like, ah! Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yes.
M5.
Race time was finally here. I got my radios and headed up to my spotter stand in turn 15.
All right, so the crowd on its feet here at Circuit of the Americas, the Focused Health 250 for the Xfinity Series about to get underway. Green flag is out. Van Gisbergen gets a great shot out of the outside groove. Allmendinger falls back to the 3rd spot. They're already 4 wide as they go by the start-finish line.
My heart was pounding as I waited for the cars to come around to my section.
Car to your inside, left side, left side. 5 is behind you looking. 5 left side, quarter, door, still there to your right. Left side, you're clear.
I made it through lap 1, just 49 more to go. As I settled in, there was trouble in my section, and I needed to let Brad know the safety crew was putting down speedy dry.
Brad, they just added some more speedy dry right at the end of the boss battle turn, through the apex, and then out. So check it out when you go through here so you know where it is.
Copy that.
We went back green, and I was starting to get into a rhythm.
Looking to your left, inside, on your left clear. 1 back. Next to the car behind you, bumper. Car back is looking to your right. Clear by 1 to the 07 behind you.
As the race wound down and the leaders tried to wreck each other, we stuck to our plan and crossed the finish line without getting taken out.
Where'd we end up?
That is P1919.
Won't you look at that? Once again, thank you, everyone. Tommy Joe, thank you. Spotters, Atlanta's husband, Atlantis, thank you so much.
You, buddy, you're great. We appreciate you. Nice job. Top 20.
Top 20! Woo!
Top
20! We made our way back to the pits, learned that a car ahead of us was penalized, putting us in P18, and met up with Brad for a final review on how we did in our first day on the job.
We just finished spotting, and I have not had water in about 3 hours. Brad, how are you?
I have not had food in 3 hours as well, so I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, how did it go out there? That was a dicey day, but I think we finished P18.
Yeah, P18 and the very chaotic Xfinity Series, of course. The script, as it were, created 2 overtimes in which we had to navigate through. So trial by fire for my 2 spotters. Thank you for navigating through that very well. But we came out with a pretty clean car, very small marks, and that's exactly what we wanted. Top 20 day. Everyone did their job, and it was great.
How was the race for you personally? Was it scary out there, or was it all good?
I will check my, I'll check my smartwatch, in which I will right now end. Okay. I had an average of 160 BPM heart rate, so I would imagine that is kind of nerve-wracking. And it maxed out at 184, so I should have had a heart attack. So
you are our guy. No one else would let me spot for them except for you. Did it work?
Top 20, first time, clean car. Is that proof that Atlantis King can spot?
Go team, we did it. High five. Woo!
After loading up, we headed to the campgrounds to eat tacos, drink cervezas, and watch the sun go down on another great day at the racetrack.